Hi everybody and welcome to my home. My name is Jackie. This is the bag I'm talking about today. I am doing a collab video with Yota Style. Yota has a couple of replica bags for Chanel. This is not a replica, this is an inspired bag based on Chanel. And the difference is, obviously, if you're familiar with Chanel, it looks like Chanel, but it doesn't have any of the logo or the branding. This is made by a company or bought through a company called Handbagcrave, which I found through Autumn Beckman. And I bought this in mid-year of 2020 and I got it for about, this is $125, and this is the pink, obviously, and it's called the Maya or Maya, M-A-Y-A floral quilted bag. And this is the 26 centimeter, which is the smallest size. They have a large, two sizes larger. Currently, the pink one is sold out as of today when I did a search. And today is, what is today? April 15th. Wow, is it already the 15th? It's the 15th. Anyhow, this is probably going up sometimes next week when Yota does her review. So I'm just going to pre-record, throw it in the queue, and we'll see. So this is how I know I don't like Chanel. I love this bag. This is lambskin, by the way, so it's genuine leather stitched. It's a tone-and-tone. It's absolutely gorgeous. I think that it's a little small for me when you open it. I'll explain why. But I love the bag, so I have the bag. I was going through a pink phase. This was when I turned 40. I was going through all the pink bag phases, so this is one of the few that I have left. I had also bought from their site a peekaboo lookalike, but I've since given that away. This one I am keeping because I love the camellias. I think it's absolutely beautiful, and if you look at the way it lines up, it's beautiful. So why don't I love this bag? Well, when you open this, it is the classic double flap. It has zipper on the top. And so it has one back pocket back here. You open the flap here, and then it's a maroon interior with pockets, and then a slip pocket here. So on the surface, it looks like it's a great, roomy, classic, double flap bag. For me, it could just be the construction of this bag. This bag is very structured at the base. So I've seen a lot of people who buy Chanel bags and they put a base shaper in. This obviously doesn't need one. This has a structured shape in the bottom. You can hear it. This is a soft leather, but this is not a squishy bag. Stays this structured. I'm pressing and this is not moving. So this is a very structured bag. And for me, I like a smooshy bag. So I think if this is a bag that collapses a little bit, which is what people don't want, but apparently I do, or the largest size. I would be willing to try the largest size, and if it didn't have a double flap. So it means how many more negatives? It's the wrong size, it's the beautiful color, beautiful shape, a little too structured, but I didn't know that when I bought this. I bought this because I wasn't sure if I even wanted Chanel. Anything. I've never seen a Chanel, I've never been to a Chanel store. The only Chanel things I've ever used have been cosmetics and perfume, which I bought through Dillard's. I've been buying Chanel lipstick forever and beauty, but I never bought any of their leather goods because it just wasn't on my things to do list. For me, the classic quilted bag for me is too tame, subtle, a little homogeneous. It's that geometric patterning. I like the chevron more than I like the quilt, and that's why I like this one, because it was the camellia, and I think this is beautiful. I actually get compliments on this bag when I do use it. So I mean, it's not going anywhere. I'm keeping it. I spent enough money for it. One day I might try the larger version, or with I actually, when I bought this one, I also bought the inspired peekaboo, and then I also bought from Amazon, not from this company, which was the boy bag. Now the boy bag I also don't like. So it could just, and this is classically the shape I love. So I think it's honestly the structure, and if I really felt a real one of these, I don't think they're this structury. because I've seen too many reviews of people saying they have to buy a base shaper to keep shape, and so I think it's really just a product of how this one is constructed. It is beautiful. It's still beautiful. The chains are great. They glide pretty easily when I do adjust them. I did have some wear here from the chain, and because of this piece of metal here, there's an indentation right here. So I mean, it's actually a good quality leather. It says it's lamb, but I mean, I couldn't tell the difference. I just know it's soft. If I had to say anything, if I felt this, I would say calf. Because I have a lot of high-end calfskin Western boots, and this is the equivalent of a calfskin boot for me. So this is a very hardy lambskin if it's lamb, but I'm not I mean, I don't think it's not lamb. It's what the description says, and she's still selling these 3 years later. And I think it's a beautiful bag. So I wanted to say, this is why I bought inspired bags. I bought them because I didn't want the branding, because that means if it's branded, then I'm kind of really stuck with it. I don't know what to do with it after that, because if I don't like it, I can't sell it. I can give it away, but then I have to tell the person I give it to, hey, by the way, this is a replica. But this is not. This is an inspired bag, so I can do whatever I want with this bag. And yeah, at first glance, you're going to say, oh, that's a Chanel. But then at third glance, you're going to say, that's not a Chanel. There's no Chanel on that. And there isn't. I mean, it's not supposed to be. But I get the look. I get the joy. It's still $100-some-odd bag. I love it. And I'm going to keep it in my collection. So anyway, want to do a quick video with Yota. Please go see her video. I'm really excited to see how her jumbo, I think it was a jumbo, her Chanel, replica looked like. Because I'm not opposed to replicas. I'm just boggled at how we get them, and then when you do get them and you're kind of stuck with this, bag that you may or may not carry, what do you do with it? Because I mean, technically you have to destroy them or give them away. You can't even really donate them for charity, because charities can't take them either, because I mean, it's technically a replica is a counterfeit, and a counterfeit is technically theft. So but in America, we're allowed to have it for personal use, so it's one of those catch-22s. So to avoid all those ethical, moral, whatever dilemmas you want to talk about, I just don't get them, because then I don't have to think about it, and it makes it, this is to many people exactly the same thing. Like, there's no difference. You just don't have a CC on it. Yeah, but to the company who has the CC, it makes a difference. So, do whatever you want. I am just, I've had my fair share of counterfeits and replicas and one-to-one dupes, whatever you want to call them. This is inspired, although it looks pretty darn close, if not exactly. But you know what? I've never seen the real thing. I wouldn't know it. I didn't even know this was a Chanel lookalike. I actually went to the website looking for the peekaboo and saw this and didn't realize it was a Chanel lookalike. I didn't realize it was a double flap. I just thought, that's a cool bag, because I didn't know. I mean, I'm not walking around. I grew up with, Louis, and this wasn't Louis, so I didn't know what this was. So, anyhow, go watch Yota's video. Leave comments. Would you buy an inspired bag or a dupe? Does it matter to you? So this is from handbagcrave. She's an online company. She has a good amount of stock. Currently, there's only one in this color or in this style. And the color, I think it's the caramel, but they come in and out. I go back and forth for years, because there's a blue one I've been wanting to get, because in the larger size, because I really like the blue. I'm just not sure it's worth the inside, because this really doesn't carry my essentials, even though it looks like it should. It doesn't. Anyway, have a great day. Thank you for watching my video. Bye.